I have a Chinese Teardrop Camper that cost me under $10,000 here in Australia, and I'm going to tell you how I came to own this gorgeous beauty, Emmylou. So I have been looking at teardrop campers for a while. I am 50 years old. I love solo camping. I had been going in a swag, and I have to admit it was getting a bit hard on the back as I'm getting older. So I was looking for teardrop campers. I had the whole spreadsheet going. I was tracking this and that and what each brand had as inclusions. I was looking at all the Australian brands and everything that they would include for the cost. I work full time, but my rent is 55% of my take-home income, so I didn't have a lot of disposable income to spare on a camper. I didn't want something that I had to set up once I got to camp, especially if I was coming in a little bit later at night. I didn't want to have to pull out a camper trailer or something like that that was going to be hard to set up on my own quickly in the dark, not to mention the safety aspect of a solo woman in a campground, trying to set up in the dark. I also do a lot of overnight stops, so I wanted something that I could just get in and sleep as soon as I parked. After I was looking at all the Australian campers and everything that was on the market, I thought I could get a base model for around $20,000. That's what I was kind of looking at. For my own personal circumstances, I thought I'll have to wait a while until I can afford that. Even then, I was sacrificing some of the extras that I wanted or would have preferred. Anyway, so a friend sent me this listing, and it was through Gray's Automotive Auctions. Now, I know Gray's don't always have such a great name, but honestly, my dealings with them have been amazing. So and the freak thing, it was completely meant to be, because the freak thing of this was that it was located at the auctions 10 minutes away from where I lived. So even though I was at work, I was able to send a family member to go and have a look at the camper. So the camper was brand new. It was imported by somebody who imported 4 of them, and then they decided to keep one and sell the other 3. Not really sure of the reason. Something about importing. I guess it was just cheaper to fill the container, something like that. So yeah, they were selling off 3 of them. And this one just happened to land close to where I live. So a family member went and had a look, come back to me, said, yep, looks good, looks solid, see how you go. And it was going up for auction the next night. Now, at this stage, I had no finance organized. I had nothing arranged. I just knew that I wanted a teardrop camper. It had everything that I wanted, pretty much. So let's bid on it and see how we go. I'm a little bit of a wing it kind of person, so the auction started. I don't know if you know anything about Gray's auctions. Is there's this nerve-wracking bit. If anybody places a bid in the last minute of the auction, then the auction goes for another 10 minutes. So this went on for a little while, and there was me and another person that were bidding back and forth, and the nerves, honestly, was just, I didn't realistically think that it would come in under the 20 grand, just because of the inclusions that it had. But I thought, oh well, I'll give it a go, see how I go. So so you could imagine my surprise when I'm counting down that last 10 minutes, and then I'm counting down the last minute, and then I'm counting down the last 30 seconds, and all of a sudden I'd won this auction. My first thought was, oh my god, I've won the auction, that's mine, I've got this amazing camper for under 10 grand. My next thought was, oh shit, how am I going to pay for it?